Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here, and welcome to the Main Street Cinema, the show where we discuss the finer points of filmmaking. And I got to admit, I'm kind of going out on a bit of a limb considering if this is going to be a great movie or not, because I have no idea. Because, my God, out of all the movies that Marvel Studios in the Marvel Cinematic Universe has tried to do and has, you know, in production and filmed and wrapped and ready to go, this is by far the one I'm most worried about. This could be the Marvel Cinematic Universe equivalent to Cars 2, where it basically just kills their perfect record. So I hope that doesn't happen, but, you know, did you guys even know there was a Marvel movie coming out this year? No, not the Avengers. Not the Avengers. Everyone's so hyped up about the Avengers. I'm hyped up about the Avengers. We all are. But no, Marvel's actually releasing a second Marvel movie this year, and it's a movie that's been through basically what I consider to be development hell between all the Edgar Wright stuff, Edgar Wright dropping from the project, and then all this rotating door of directors that came in after him. I'm not entirely enthusiastic about this project. I'll just say that up front, but I don't know. It's like you never know with these kind of things, because Edgar Wright is most certainly the kind of filmmaker where he needs his control, and I get that. I also, on the other hand, get that Marvel, what they're doing with their continued universe and everything is they need continuity, and you can't just have like Scott Pilgrim style graphics, you know, like the comic book, like all the crazy comic book stuff Edgar Wright was able to do with Scott Pilgrim. As much as I would love to see something like that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it wouldn't fit. It'd be kind of jarring. It'd be like, I'm already worried about this movie not really fitting in, and that would not help. So, with that in mind, first teaser trailer dropped. I thought it was okay. I mean, it had the thing that really sold me on it the most was Michael Douglas as him. I think he does a really good version of that character. Paul Rudd seems like he's kind of in the you know, in the Star-Lord mode for this movie. Got a few one-liners going on, but overall, it just didn't really catch my interest. I don't think they showed off the effects very well. I thought the money shot with him riding around the giant ant or whatever the hell it's, the fly or whatever, I thought that looked CGI as hell, and it looked pretty bad. So, but alas, we've got a second trailer, a full trailer to go on, so I will go ahead and play that trailer. Yeah, you guys can get my initial reaction. It is about 8:30 in the morning here. I just woke up about a half hour ago, saw there was a new trailer out. I just watched the new Terminator Genesis trailer. I'm not going to do a video on that just because we don't really talk too much about Terminator here on this channel, but suffice to say, I definitely enjoyed that trailer a lot. There's this huge twist that was dropped in that trailer that John Connor is actually the villain. So I'm kind of sold on that movie, but let's see what Ant-Man has to do. Let's see if Ant-Man can sell me as well. So let me go ahead and play the trailer. And yeah, like I said, this is my initial reaction. Haven't seen it at all, so everything you see will be complete. All right, let's do it. This video would ever load. Come on. All right, here we go. Okay.
Imagine a soldier.
Okay, is this like the villain?
The ultimate secret weapon.
Soldier the size of an insect.
Yeah. Like powers to everyone.
I'm guessing that's the villain.
So how do we stop him?
Yeah, I am liking the Hank Pym.
Scott, I've been watching you for a while.
Okay, we've seen all this.
And I believe everyone deserves a shot at redemption. Do you?
I wonder where Scott's coming from. Like, is he a robber or what? Yeah, he's a robber. Okay, cool. Thank you, movie, for answering my question for me.
Break into a place and steal some stuff. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
to become the hero.
All right.
Now, the suit has
July 17th, Disneyland's 60th anniversary.
You have to learn.
That's kind of cool. The ants lifting the penny. I like that. That's neat.
You're kind of cute.
Wait, what? Did that ant just talk to him? Is that in the comic? Okay, I'm getting into this.
You want to show me a bunch? Show me how to fight.
That was good. All right. No, I'm getting into the effects of this thing. This looks like it's actually pretty impressive, at least visually. Okay, there's the yellow jacket. We just saw the image of him a couple days ago. Yeah. The effects look a lot better than the first trailer. That's one thing I'll say right off the bat.
Wasn't my idea.
Oh man. Okay, we're going into like this little train set. Oh man, it looks like they're getting really creative with the set pieces on this one. Yeah, they're like fighting on a little miniature Thomas the Train. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. I'm not. Usually I watch these again, but I think I've seen all I need to see. Yeah, like I said, I think in terms of the effects, this looks so much better than what we saw in that original trailer. I mean, we saw just a few quick shots of him as Ant-Man, so. But I'm just thinking specifically that shot of him riding around on the fly. It looked straight out of the video game. This, oh my god, I love the perspective they're going with. I love how it's like, a lot of the time, it's not even really like close-ups on the actors so that they look, you know, they're just like normal actors on big sets, like Honey, I Shrunk the Audience or something. A lot of the times you see the actors and they really are like this small, at least going on the shots. A lot of creativity in there. I do think that Michael Douglas and Paul Rudd are going to have a really good rapport. I like the moment where Michael Douglas is just like, Scott, I need you to steal some stuff. And then he's just like, makes sense. Okay. I'm still very much worried about this movie, but I don't know, like, what else comes out in July? That's a good question. I think I'm gonna IMDb that shit, because as far as, like, you know, because Avengers is gonna rule May. We all know that. Avengers is going to, for at least the first 2 weeks that Avengers is out, it is going to be the top of the box office. The only thing that can even challenge it at all would probably be Mad Max Fury Road. I'm not even really convinced that Mad Max Fury Road is going to beat Avengers on its third week, to tell you the truth. I'm not, because I just think Avengers is going to be that big of a hit. Okay, let me see. I'm going to IMDb right now to see what other movies come out in July, because I'm curious to see what else Ant-Man's competition is. Then June is actually ramping up. We have a lot of good projects in June. Of course, Jurassic World. I'm a little bit more skeptical about Jurassic World than I used to be, but all right, let's see. Oh god, it's up against Minions and Pan. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most stacked July, but okay, so let's see. July 3rd, Terminator Genesis comes out, and also Magic Mike XXL. I think it's fair to say that Terminator Genesis is probably going to rule that weekend. But then July 10th, here's what I'm most worried about, is Minions. I do think Minions is going to be a huge hit. I don't know, maybe I'm just judging that based on, like, whenever I go to theme parks or stuff like that, I always see, like, so many kids wearing Despicable Me and Minion t-shirts and stuff like that. And it's like such a big, every Halloween, it's such a big costume. It's like Minions are just all over the place. They're just like saturated in our pop culture landscape right now. So I definitely think this is going to be, I don't know though, it's Ant-Man. It's tough. You know what I mean? It's a tough call. I feel kind of bad for Pan. I really do. Because Pan is the kind of thing where, oh, look at that. Joe Wright is directing it. Hey, Monkey, if you're watching this, remember Joe Wright was the guy that I kind of suggested for Winnie the Pooh? So, yeah, Joe Wright, the guy that I wanted for the Winnie the Pooh live-action remake, directing Pan. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that Pan is going to be Ant-Man at all. No, I'm looking forward to Pan, though. I am. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it. But I think that week is going to be, I don't know. I mean, dare I say that Despicable Me, that the Minions movie in its second weekend can go up against Ant-Man in its first weekend? I don't know. I think Ant-Man probably will win that weekend. It's just obviously not going to be a huge runaway hit like the Avengers is. I don't think. And then let's see, the week afterwards, not too much big comes out. We have Pixels, which no comment. And then we have the Poltergeist remake, which looks pretty creepy, but it also just looks like a by the numbers sort of like, ooh, jump scares everywhere. And not really the same audience as Ant-Man for either one. So I don't know. Now I'm just kind of rambling about box office for way longer than I probably should be. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this. But yeah, like I said, is my final thoughts. I am kind of impressed with this second trailer. I think the set pieces in particular look really impressive. I can't wait to see how that Thomas the Tank Engine fight plays out. That looks ridiculous in a great Guardians of the Galaxy style way. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Do the ants talk? Because I thought I heard that, but it might have just been Evangeline Lilly's voiceover. Is Evangeline Lilly the voice of an ant? I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's the one thing. Maybe if I watch the trailer again, I'd clear that up. But I thought that I saw him talking directly to an ant at one point, and I'm not sure if that's part of the character or how well that's going to come off. That seems like it might be a little cheesy, but regardless, yeah, overall, I think this film looks like a lot of fun. I think they really perfected the look and the scale of everything when it comes to the shrinking aspect. So, yeah, I'll definitely be there. I'll definitely be watching for sure. Still a little bit worried about its success. I mean, it'll definitely make some money, but I'm just, you know, it's like when we have a run like Pixar or like Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, the second that there's a film that is less of a success than the other successes, even if it is, you know, even if it is a moneymaker, that's when people are going to start to be like, oh boy, does Marvel really have all its stuff together? And I mean, yeah, it does. The build up to Avengers 2 has been insane, and by all intents and purposes, I think all the films announced for Phase 3 are really exciting. But I don't know, we'll see. But I've kind of been rambling on too long, so I will end this. Yeah, looking forward to it. Definitely looks like it has potential, a lot more potential than the first trailer, so we shall see. In the meantime, you've got a friend in me.